it's Jamie Williams with your next edition of Livin in 765 Hallmark Home Mortgage, and I have a very special treat for you guys today. I'm here at Matchbox, and I have the board of directors for Leadership Lafayette, as well as the executive director, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Welcome. Hi, Nate. Hi, Megan. Hi, Terry. I feel like we have a full house today.
We do. Thanks so much for coming out to Matchbox and featuring us on Living here in 765. It's great.
Thank you guys. So we have lots of questions. Kitty, can you tell us a little bit about Leadership Lafayette and how it got started?
Sure. It got started in 1982, a long time ago, before my time, before any of us here. But we have had more than 1,700 people go through the program. We are getting ready to start our 53rd class, have 60 folks lined up for that. We're really excited, and we start September 21st. So start singing your Earth, Wind, and Fire and get ready for this next class.
Well, that's awesome. So who can share with me a little bit about Leadership Lafayette and the class and what people learned through that experience?
Yeah. I can take it. And I think one of the amazing things that I love about the program is its community connections. Even though the title is definitely Leadership Lafayette, the ways in which you're able to connect with other people in the community and community organizations, see what they're doing, what they're about, how can you be involved, what are the things in which they are contributing to the greater Lafayette community. That's one of the things I got most out of it.
So I am a class graduate of class 51. Really the thing that stood out to me with the program is kind of echoing Terry on just the amount of people in the community that really truly care to build a stronger community. But with the events that are hosted each month, you really see where the needs are in the community, so that you're not just meeting with people who have a desire to go out there and do something, they're actually connecting you to where those needs are.
Great question, and it's really hard for me to put into just a few words as far as what all I took from it. So I'll start with saying one of the things that I realized at the end was Leadership Lafayette is kind of a front porch to the entire community when it comes to either leaders that have moved on and up in their career, but then also it's just this great gathering spot for nonprofits to come together and look for future servant leaders as well.
So Kitty, can you share with me some of the specifics on the program? Because I know there's an application process.
Absolutely. Yeah, actually we just, both Terry and Megan were on the selection committee, and that was one of the hardest processes this year. We had over 80 applicants for 60 spots, and so it's very competitive. So we really are looking for people who really have a heart for giving back to their community. And once you're selected, you'll be in a 9-month program that starts mid-September, goes through mid-May. There are sessions all throughout the community, and it's all about learning about ways in which you can get involved in the community, learning more about yourself. We do a predictive index assessment that helps people know more about themselves and how they work with other people. And then we go all throughout the community throughout the next 9 months, and in that program with a capstone program that the participants actually present as a gift to the community, which is the Leadership Lafayette Volunteer Expo. And this year we're going to be at the West Lafayette Wellness Center. We're really excited for that. So.
Do you guys have a date yet?
Yes, that date is May 9th. That'll be 4 to 6 on May 9th, out at the West Lafayette Wellness Center.
So can you guys tell me what classes you were in? Because we're all in classes at some point.
So I am class 47.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why oftentimes a lot of people in their classes say, I'm the best class, or this is the best class. Even in our board, we have a little bit of a rivalry on who is the best class. But I think that speaks honestly to the camaraderie that is built within those classes. You're with the same group of people for 9 months, not 9 months straight, but a significant part of your month, and you're communicating, you're working on this capstone project, the Volunteer Expo, and so it builds a cohort that of togetherness that I don't know is replicated honestly in many organizations. And so gladly class 47, I will say, the best class.
I was in class 51, and I appreciate the shout out, Terry. I heard that we were the best class, so I appreciate that.
So I was in class 51 with Nate, the best class again. So you're on number 2, Terry. And really what stood out is how everybody just came together. As Kitty mentioned, you learned so much about yourself, and personally and professionally. In those first 2 days, really, I mean, they just dive right in and get started immediately.
So who wants to share with me, if I wanted to look up Leadership Lafayette and see some past classes, how would I do that?
Sure. There's an alumni directory on our website. So our website is leadershiplafayette.org. And if you go to the Connect tab, you can just scroll down to alumni, and there's an alumni directory, and you can go all the way back to 1982 to class 1.
Wow.
And you can see the roster of who was in those classes. And you can also search for people individually.
Does it
So-
also show how to apply and
Absolutely.
any questions I might have about the
Absolutely.
program?
There's a tab for apply. When you go to the program, you can see that there. You can also see the board of directors. You can see the current class participants. You can learn a lot
Okay.
about what we do, and you can also follow us on our social media channels. So
Okay.
we have a LinkedIn group for alumni. We have Instagram. We have Facebook, and we really try to share where we are in the community, so people can see, even if they're not able to participate this year, they can follow along. And a lot of alumni like to see
Right.
when we're doing things throughout the community, because they can remember their government simulation, they can
Right.
remember the poverty simulation, they can remember the arts and community day and the culture day. And it was really fun. The very first year that we did that, we actually did a scavenger hunt.
Oh,
and then we
fun.
found out it was fun, but people were not spending enough time, so we learned and iterated, and
Okay.
and now we spend more time and are more thoughtful about that process. But that was class 43. Now here we are 10 years later with class 53. It's
That's
just
crazy.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the
Yes.
time to share with me all about Leadership Lafayette. If you've never done this program before, it is amazing. It gets you involved. You learn so much about yourself in the community. Once again, this is Jamie Williams, living in 765 Hallmark Home Mortgage. Till next time.